I was scared people were going to disqualify it.
If disqualified, good news for us.
What do you think your mother says? Mom, maybe she didn't watch now.
Now she's watching.
Subscribe for your girl Obiko. Abobo in a conversation with LUZUKO, they are like, wow, girls and gossip, this is wild. And they kind of feel, how can women be like that? Of course, they feel with their own is conspiracy and they also need to tone it down before Biggie catches up on them. Uyanda joined the conversation and Abobo went like, he felt they were going to get disqualified. LUZUKO went like, that would be good for us. And Uyanda went like, that would be good for us. Now you have this whole thing of Yo-Yo stealing the idea of Sepesele, the prank. They are finally settling their beef. According to Sepesele, we are all humans, aren't we? I was harsh on you because I didn't know how to react. And whatever that you told me, I have also forgiven you. And let's be back where we were. I have been feeling uncomfortable. I was supposed to do your manicure, and deep inside, I didn't want to get close to you. So I'm glad we've had a talk about it. But let me tell you, you did well executing the prank. I'm like, oh, Sepesele. Be crying non-stop. Savage is even affected. The girl want to go to the kitchen to go wash the dishes because the dishes are there and it's her turn. Or maybe she want to do something to be back in position. You have Sepesele there doing witcher things and went like, girl, go take a shower and rest. You need sleep. I'll take that job and do it for you. Aww. Hey, to think KB went to the diary room saying that girl is sneaky. It's not always black and white, yeah. Things you might see might not be how it is. Hello, welcome to Vampire PGH. Thank you so much for clicking on it too much. Internet people having opinions. They feel the young woman should have been taken to the diary room whilst the rest of the house watched the video because they perceive what was that for. Others are like, she deserved to watch so that she will know who her enemies are. I'm like, her enemies with her eyes closed. She knows who they are. Anyway, no wahala. Biggie's house, Biggie's rules. He will use the rules when and how he wants it. With KB crying all because of Ashley Bonnie B in the videos, Nate is saying that she felt they were gonna get disqualified, and the cameraman moved. BK in a conversation with Machine saying that, girl, you and me used to be vibe on point, but now I know they see you. That girl is like, I've been here, you've been busy. Then he is like, I've not been busy. You've not been giving me attention. Then girl is like, you don't say, but you are right here with me. It's how the conversation is going. I'm like, okay, it's all about the narrative of keeping your friends close and not losing them. Before one of these days, they'll go and nominate you. Conversations going on in the garden. You have Nsuku asking Bonnie B when she'll go and apologize to KB. And she said, oh, soon, but not today. She was told that, Ashley went to apologize. Then she's like, okay, she want to do it right. She just doesn't want to go there for KB to think you are here because you were caught. She knows she's wrong, and that is the most important thing to her. The feel of knowing that you overstepped, regardless of whatever that the girl is been poking you on. Now, you have Nsuku saying that Ashley went to apologize without knowing whether she's guilty or not, because a while ago, after the men's meeting, Ashley came telling her man that, was I in a total wrong? You've forgotten the girl did ABC. And the guy's response was like, what do you think? He didn't want to say you were wrong or you were right. He want to put it to her. Yourself, what do you think? But Bonnie B said she will, but at the right time. That is what she's saying, because they all deep inside feel, as much as they are wrong, they kind of feel they were giving her punches that would be harder than what she has given to them. But one thing we need to know is a woman is being violated by men forcefully without consent, regardless of whatever that she's telling you. It shouldn't have been used against her. The cabin witches are scheming again. So you have KB calling them puff girls and internet people calling them three musketeers. According to Bonnie B, their first week strategy, they need to drop it because it has long ended. They had this strategy of attaching to any male who is in a ship. whether it will work for them or not. And of course, you have not, it didn't work to perfection, but they managed to be with guys. Bonnie B going for Savage along the way. You have a Muzi with Nsuku along the way. Then you have Martha drifting towards Sweet Guluva along the way and creating sister-brothership with that young man. Now, according to Bonnie B, their next strategy will be banters. She added, crazy banters. Internet people don't listen to understand because they don't like her. And because of that, I think she'll be out by Sunday. I'm thinking. But crazy banters is simple. It means that conversations that are not supposed to end crazy, she will make it end crazy. A typical example is what happened between Ashley and Minshini. That is what crazy banters is. A normal things that you should understand, then you make a capital statement out of it. It will be their next strategy for the coming days. But I don't think she will leave to continue being in that gang because she might be out. And Martha does not also have a solid fan base. She is also likely to follow suit. Nsuku, slow but sure, is liked. So she is likely to survive in the game until further notice. So that is how I see the Coven girls and whatever that they got going on. They are crazy too. Chai.
Let's get to banter now. Very crazy banter. Nice.
Even the boys, they busy. Oh, I'm tired. Not the boyfriend asking. Not the girlfriend asking, am I wrong? Are you wrong? And the girl's like, what do you think? I don't know.
Savage is low-key pissed off with this whole situation, but Abubo told him to chill because Ashley is going to apologize to KB. Then he went like, how about the other one? Then just as he was done heading towards the pool area, he now sees Bonnie B bypassing. He was that pissed off. Now they are rehearsing for the wager and he gets into a full-scale confrontation with Gugu because of tax and also because he feels that girl was talking to her in a tone that she wouldn't talk to any other person. And she also feeling like you want to have your way, but your way is not the way. Hey! I'm kind of thinking in his mind, he might have also felt this Bonnie B is not going to apologize. He's pissed off. But Bonnie, in her mind, she is thinking at the right time. Chai. Yo-Yo got something on her sleeve. She's been extra flirtatious with Nate. After kissing her, her next move is being touchy around her whilst engaging in conversation and the back and forth. Nate also. I'm like, okay. Now, in the evening, your faves are having mad fun. They're enjoying themselves. They are relaxing. Ashley getting her hair extension taken out of her natural hair. And guess who is helping? Sugar Boo. Whilst they are having a conversation, he is also helping her to unbraid. Now, Ashley Sweet Guluva went to bed. They kissed, and I heard them say goodnight. The camera moved to Swiss and boy Tyrone, only to see girl Yo-Yo sleeping in between them. More like, I'm here for a threesome, baby. So you have them cozy laughing with her. They are having fancy Feleli alongside. And girl saying it's her first time doing this year, and they said you are welcome. But she feels and said she perceives Tyrone is not a man. I'm like, didn't you know? Chai, that girl is there for fire. But of course, with her choice of men, she does not want to get burnt. So she had a peaceful sleep. Night.
Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk?
It's good morning in Biggie's house. Your faves are doing so well. Morning exercises and the camera keeps being on these two. And of course, the lovey-dovey Ashley and her sugar boo Sweet Guluva. Over a meal, boy want to know how she is. She's like, I'm okay, except that you didn't give me a chance, but I'm okay. You want friends, let's have it. Boy is like, that line, can you drop it please? And girl is like, I didn't say anything. I'm like, ugh. Again and again. Monday. You'll be all right, okay? So if you leave the HOH and the Ezra cannot think far, like, what did we watch? Mamma mia, the girls can be too much and they can be mean. And they were also talking about how, of course, they might have been hurt in the first place to have said that, but they should be considerate because, and they also finding it hard to accept that there were other group of people whilst these conversations kept pulled up and nobody shut them down. Savage is very pissed off. According to him, Ashley went to apologize. Bonnie B has not. Where can wahala? That girl is thinking she's right or what? That girl should long go do it all. And her behavior is beginning to be a nuisance and annoying. Because waiting, you are in the wrong. You are lucky you are not out. You have the privilege of saying sorry. And she's just moving back and forth in the house as if she did not do what they just watched. Savage feels Bonnie B is without humility, and that is how come she has not said a word about what happened. You also have boy in ways they pain him. According to Sugar Boo, girl, you gotta give me massage. And girl is like, I ain't doing no such thing. Boy is like, I'll tell Biggie you abused me. You know, be me where they stand, they help you unbraid your wigs. So you gotta help me, girl. And girl is like, I'll massage you. I like, oh. In the name of oh, you have Mandy saying that sweet Guluva is such a sweet gentleman. You have Gugu being like if she was in her 20s, like maybe 20 something. She will be going for that young man. Such a young, respectful man. Oh, all eyes on me. Hey, wahala. Now, you also have Nsuku being like, come to think of it, this is a married material kind of person. Sweet Guluva is so sweet. No wonder his name is sweet. As Bonnie B, they sip in her own coffee, she went like, yes, so that is my future husband. My man gotta be something like this, respectful and thoughtful. I'm like, girl, they're coming for you. Anyway, it's all fun. It's good that they see good in people as much as they are also able to see bad in others. It's early morning. LUZUKO, Abobo want to talk to their baby girl, Bonnie B. They want to know how she's doing. She's doing okay. Abobo is saying, girl, when are you going to apologize to KB? They were talking about it, saying you are insensitive. And girl is like, there they go again. What part of her shows she's not remorseful? What does she need to do on her face to show it? She says that she overheard Sefesele Mandy in a conversation with KB, where KB said she doesn't want to talk to her or she wouldn't even listen to her. That was days ago. So for her to go to her, she needs to be very calculative on what to say in order not to hurt her feelings or end up being misunderstood. So she will. People should stop it. She added that she even days ago wanted to go do it before Biggie even brought it up. But upon hearing what the young woman with Nate and Mandy Sefesele there, she is taking her time a little. I'm like, girl, time no day. Whether you say it or not, people don't even like you. To delay it is also causing narration. Imagine this morning, Savage got up. He's very pissed off because the girl has not gone to do it. You see that thing? Ashley went doing it. And right after doing it, girl went like, boy, was I totally wrong? So she could also have gone and done it, whether the girl will forgive her or not. But that is not how she wants things. She want to live her reality, but she doesn't know she's in a game house and there is nothing real there. Now, according to her, you have LUZUKO telling her, when you get an opportunity, get to know what really happened to her. It will help you to be empathetic. Then she's like, you are also saying it. Did you really watch the video that Biggie played? I never laughed at her situation with the rape. Then you have Abobo saying, yeah. Then LUZUKO said, yeah, he heard it. But on the prostitution, you said that one she could have worked. Then she said, yeah, that is my stance then. It is my stance now. On the first issue, so this time she's not mentioning the items. So on the first issue, why not? As a woman, I feel bad. Imagine it happening to me or a close person. But on the second issue, saying I was not getting money, so I was doing this to survive, I think she could have worked, just as every other person is hustling on the street. This time, their conversation, they were talking about prostitution. But once she's not like, people are dragging her. I do not understand those dragging her, but I also understand those dragging her because she doesn't know that just when you've gotten strike, don't allow anybody to get you into a conversation because people, the honest, she doesn't know what is outside. Anyway, I'm just hoping when she's evicted, she comes and she knows that you can be right at the wrong time. It's not everything that your opinion will be needed. And once you are given a strike on something, you need to know that, oh, okay, I don't need to keep on talking about it. Sometimes these guys, they want the girls out. LUZUKO was saying the earlier they were out, it would have been the better. So to entertain this conversation again, though you are not talking about the rape, you're talking about prostitution, it's still not good. Just as she said she will apologize, I'm hoping she goes to do so, whether she will be understood or not. At least If she doesn't, I feel she'll be evicted on Sunday and she might not get a chance to do that, and it will not be good for her brand. Your take on today's video in the comment section. It's been lovey-dovey with the lovebirds. They are the only lovebirds in the house. Hey, Ashley and her man. It's also a day of wager. You're taking the comment section. Who do you think is getting evicted?
But the other side, I just sympathize with her. I'm a woman. I've never been through it. I've never experienced somebody close to me to have something happen like that. But I do understand and I sympathize in that area. But the other half, I was saying she could have avoided it also. Even yesterday, I didn't want to apologize because they'll be like, oh, she's only apologizing because of, you understand.